Hello.
Yes, madam.
Oh, I shared my screen now. I'll open that PowerPoint here. Yeah.
Madam, actually, I'm opening YouTube. Madam. I'm unable to see. Leela, madam, can you check, madam?
No. I think I got that one here on the screen now. In parallel with your all your your videos down there.
Yes, madam. I'm opening, madam. I'm not able to see. Leela, madam, and somebody Kusuma. Can you check Kusuma whether it is coming, madam's PPT?
Yeah, it's coming, madam. No problem. It is coming. Yeah, I can able to see.
Nanu, ఒకసారి ఇట్రా నాన్న. ఇది how do I see that whether I am there here? Stop share కాదు కదా.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు షేర్ అవుతుంది.
But how do I see that? Hello.
You are unmuted. They can hear you.
అది ఎట్లా తెలిసేది? I mean, హలో ఎక్కడ ఉంది అన్మ్యూట్ అయింది? ఇది
అంటే ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ మ్యూటెడ్ ఇట్లా వస్తుంది అన్నమాట.
Yes, madam.
Can you see the PowerPoint now?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Can you see me also?
Yes, madam.
Then why I am getting this screen here down? To my on my screen to my right side I can see the participants here, which is covering my PowerPoint here.
You can minimize it, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, right. Can you see me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your face was not clear, ma'am.
My face is not clear. What do I do now?
Ma'am, some glare light is coming from back.
Glare is coming. Okay. So I'll switch off the light behind maybe.
Cannot able to see.
Okay, let me just see. Now is it okay?
Yeah, it is okay.
But I cannot see any videos on the screen.
Only your presentation only, no, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, I don't myself see on the screen, isn't it? Others can see me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I can see only my presentation, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. At the same time, you cannot able to view your face and presentation, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, ma'am.
If I'm audible, visible to others, okay.
Yeah, everyone can able to see, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Right. Can they see my presentation also? I want them to see presentation also.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
నీకు ఒకటి ఐడి పంపిస్తుంది ఫోన్ లో జూమ్ యాప్ లింక్ నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు జూమ్ లో యాడ్ నీకు సర్టిఫికేట్ వస్తుంది ఒకటి వెబినార్ ఆన్లైన్ వెబినార్ అన్నమాట
దేనికి అది
నర్సింగ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ గురించి
పంపించాలి
పంపించాను
లాగిన్
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్
Kusuma, I make you as a co-host. My laptop is not responding. Can you unmute all those people? Can you mute all those people, Kusuma?
Nanu?
Hello?
Register, you will get a certificate. Online register.
Kusma, take charge, ma.
Yes, madam.
Some problem with Tejavati laptop. Resound start అయింది. ఎంత టైం ఇప్పుడు 11 స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాను మరి ఏం సార్ హెల్త్ ఎలా ఉంది సార్ బాగుంది సార్ ఎప్పుడు వచ్చారు సార్ అయ్యో చాలా సార్ మేము రోజు
Good morning, everyone.
మాస్క్ వేసుకొని చూడండి కనిపిస్తుంది మాస్క్ వేసుకోండి
అది వెనక్కి వస్తాను చాలా మాట్లాడేది
తేజ
ఎస్ మేడం
is it ready
madam my laptop is getting problem madam morning it's okay I don't know madam
this is okay now what is the alternate ma for that
Okay.
okay fine
There is a lot of echo there.
ఏదో ఒకటి క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు అమ్మాయి కూల్గా చెప్తారు ప్రాబ్లం సాల్వ్ చేస్తున్నాము మార్నింగ్ నుంచి చూస్తున్నాము ఇమ్మీడియట్
మాట్లాడతారు అది ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది కదా
good morning everybody Sorry for the disturbance. Ma'am, is it audible, madam?
Yeah, ma'am. I can hear you, but lot of noises are around.
No problem. You can
Madam,
start.
morning I have checked. It's okay. I don't know what is the problem.
No problem, Teja. You can start now.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Sorry. It's very. From the bottom of my heart, I'm very sorry.
I think you should mute all the participants except you and the speaker.
Education is our passport to the future. Education is our passport to the future for tomorrow. Belongs to the people who prepared for it today. So I hope all the students, staff nurses, and even faculty use this knowledge what we are going to earn during webinar for future as passport. I'm Tejavati, Assistant Professor, Sri Vidyaniketan College of Nursing, act as coordinator for today's webinar. Distinguished Principal and my dear colleagues, students, and today's chief guest, a warm good morning to one and all. I feel honored to wish all the delegates and chief guests. I'm sure that you will feel enriched with knowledge after completion of this event. It's my pleasure to invite my colleague, Mrs. Leelavati, Organizing Secretary for today's event, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to one and all present here. I am Mrs. R. Leelavati, Assistant Professor of Sri Vidyaniketan College of Nursing and Organizing Secretary for today's national webinar. I am here to deliver a welcome speech. I am so happy to see you all in a live interactive session.
Great.
First of all, Mohan Babu Garu and our revered CEO, Sri Vishnu Manju Garu, for providing a great opportunity for conducting webinar. Thank you, sir. Being a good leader is not about having power over others, but about instilling power in others. It's our pleasure to welcome our Honorable Principal Madam and backbone of Sri Vidyaniketan College of Nursing, Dr. S. ANURADHA, for today's webinar. We welcome you, ma'am. Last shine at night, first shine at bright daylight. It's our pleasure to welcome one person and take personally as well as our principal, Mrs. Kandan, Honorary Director of Skill Development Center, Ramdevra Memorial Hospital, Hyderabad. We welcome you, ma'am. At the technology integration, technology offers opportunities to be more actively involved in learning experience. Technology is best when it brings people together. We can all agree that technology is essential. In nursing field, technology allows registered nurses to improve efficiency and communicate more effectively. Based on technology, today's topic is latest technologies in nursing education. Teachers need to integrate technology seamlessly into the curriculum. I hope the webinar will be great and successful. Last but not least, I heartily welcome all the faculties of nursing colleges, nursing students, staff nurses, research scholars, and webinar committee members in Sri Vidyaniketan College of Nursing for joining the webinar. Thank you. Again, thank you for joining us.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Leelavati. I would like to request our beloved principal, Dr. S. ANURADHA Garu, chairperson for webinar, to introduce honorable guest.
Thank you, Mrs. Tejavati. Education is a light which shows the right direction to mankind who serves. The purpose of education is not just making a student literate, but also adds rational thinking, knowledgeably, and self-sufficiency. Yeah, please, somebody know they have to mute. They have to keep in mute. Okay, as we all know that nursing is blended with theoretical knowledge, skills, and practical training to care for the patients and his family as we deal and handle with real life situations. The learning process in nursing is very unique because nursing students should be able to perform the activities of the profession in live situations. This incorporating the new technology in nursing education will improve learning experience and facilitate lifelong learning. Teaching strategies that involve experience by doing and dialogue with others will promote more significant learning. Creativity can be developed by these new technologies, and also innovation benefits both students and teachers. New technologies continue to emerge to reform and revitalize today's higher education system. Globally, there has been a call for a paradigm shift from a teacher to a learner-centered approach in nursing education. I hope today's webinar will prepare the learners to face the challenges of a more complex and emerging world effectively and efficiently. And also it enable the teachers to actively use the advancement of technology, methods and processes for the benefit of learners. Coming to the introduction, at the outset, I feel it a proud privilege to introduce today's eminent speaker, Mrs. Saraswati Kannekanti. Saraswati Kannekanti, postgraduate of Government College of Nursing, Hyderabad, has been teaching different levels of undergraduate nursing students for more than 35 years at Sultan Qaboos University. Nursing institutes, 5 years in Sultan Qaboos University and in 19 years in Nursing Institute at Muscat and 11 years in Government College of Nursing, Hyderabad. She received the Best Teacher Award for 2005 in Sohar Nursing Institute, Oman. She enjoys teaching practical skills and is an expert in conducting simulation sessions in her field of teaching. She conducted and coordinated research studies and community health related social events and activities funded by the Sultan Qaboos University, Women, UNFPA, SIDA and IPAS and the Government of India and Andhra Pradesh. She presented several papers in international conferences and published a few research papers in reputed international journals. She was awarded the Best Paper Presentation at the 4th International Conference of the College of Education, Academic Accreditation, Road to Sustainable Quality Education in November 2016 at Sultan Qaboos University, Muscat. She designed and conducted in-service training courses for nursing tutors in India for strengthening teaching and research skills while working with answers, that is the NGO, non-governmental organization, India. She is at present working as the Honorary Director for Skill Development Center at Ramdev Rao Memorial Hospital, Hyderabad. She is a volunteer giving advisory services as a family and adolescent health counselor for the Premanand Spiritual Society and Ankuram Society, Hyderabad. She is an external expert committee member of the Room to Read organization in India. Kannekanti Saraswati believes that health and education are critical field for a better democratic society, a principle which helped her commit to nursing profession. And once again, I wish you all a good morning, a happy and prosperous new year to all of you. May God bless you. And I hope this year will bring cheers in all our lives. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam. Mrs. Leela Madam, S. Leelavati Madam, and Mrs. Kusumam. Maybe in between, maybe again some disturbance, maybe it may occur. So I make you both of you, I make you as a co-host. Kindly just lead the session. Invite today's chief guest who has consumed herself to change the educational pattern and light the darkness in the life of the student. I request Saraswati ma'am to lead the session.
Okay, ma. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Before I start, I and the chief guest and other things, other persons.
Displays photo.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Okay. I really thank Mrs. Anuradha for initiating this talk from me. She was after me to take this lecture.
They can able to see.
I really thank you for inviting me to take this session. I also thank organizers and the chief guest of the session for making me to a speaker of this thing. Okay. As I have already seen in your logo that your college is using a technology. A nurse with an iPad is a really encouraging, which really shows that you guys are really using the technology in your nursing education, which really made me feel happy. I hope your students are updated with the techniques which are available around. Okay, as you have mentioned it here, today's session is on technologies in nursing education. Okay, since it's not only in the nursing education, it is also in all the different sectors of education things. It can be medicine, engineering, pharmacy, physiotherapy, anyway. All the teaching strategies are the same, but the content will be different. So this session may be helpful for all the different people. Okay. So here with this thing, I would like to go to the session, and in the today's session, I will try to. I mean, most of the techniques which I am going to explain is known to the people. I will only there are plenty of methods which are there in the available information and everywhere there. So here I will try to put as many as possible. I'll try to orient to the topic which is there. Okay, I'm not going to go to in details of each method, because each method will take 1 to 2 hours to discuss each method in detail to put it into the practice. I will only try to orient you to the session. Okay, as I told you that today's topic, I'm going to describe what is the meaning of innovation, why it is needed for our nursing students. Okay, what are the existing methods which we are following in our nursing education, and what are the different types of innovative methods which are used in the nursing education, which can be used in our university where I worked till 1916. We use a lot of different technology, which I'll try to put when I am taking the classes to you. Okay. When it comes to the introduction, as I can say that, okay, the human beings are by birth inquisitive in nature. Okay, so we try to invent new things. We try to make our lives comfortable. Okay, if you see from the beginning of the things, from the identification of the fire till, and people used to be scared of looking at the moon and sun. They used to fear that they may harm us. But now the technology, with the help of the technology and the innovations, we are landing on the moon, which is a great achievement of an individual. This happened only with the innovations and critical mindset of the humans. So in general, we can say that human beings are inquisitive in nature. They try and adopt new techniques, and they try to put into the implementation for their comfort. Okay, this is applicable for our nursing also. Okay, as you know that healthcare is very, very complex in nature. Okay, with a diverse and ever demanding area where there are too many advances and too many new diseases which are coming up. All of us know that the today's current crisis is COVID-19, which you know that. Okay, this COVID-19 made everybody to think what are the new techniques we can adopt in different fields. Okay, right from the home settings till to the working areas. I request somebody to mute the audience. There is a lot of disturbance in between. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I say that, okay, because of the emerging different diseases, we have to be ready to handle these people there. And then the nurses are the people who serve the people in different healthcare settings, so that they need to have adequate knowledge and the clinical skills as well. Okay, we should prepare the nurses. Novice nurses must be prepared to handle and practice the competent healthcare settings. And also, teaching nursing student is a unique, as they have to deal with the people from the life to death, different stages of their life. Even I can say that from the inception, antenatal period till the hospice care, we should know that. So they really need to have a good information, good skills when we are training them. So therefore, the nurse educators have a good, very big responsibility to impart the required knowledge and skills to meet the current demands of the healthcare needs. Okay, that's what I am saying, that not only the we shouldn't neglect the methods which are already in existence. In addition to that, we have to use the innovative teaching methods to teach our students, to make them updated with the knowledge and skills. Okay, with this introduction, I would like to just tell you how is the evolution of teaching has taken place. Okay, I have taken the graduation in 1980, which is about 40 years back. Okay, at that time, our teachers in the Government College of Nursing, okay, and they were using chalkboard, whiteboard, transparency slides, overhead projectors. Only till that thing it was there. And it was only our college who had epidiascope. Epidiascope means it is a one instrument where you keep the book there and you will see the projection on the wall, which is something very, very new in our college. We were very proud. Even when we were going to the classes for the medical college, they were not having this. We used to really feel great that we had this one. Oh, Anuradha, you are making me too nostalgic. I'm going back to the college, our college days. Thank you for that. So these are the things which were there, but now most of the teachers are using PowerPoints, okay, and web-based teaching, and then video conferences. What we are doing it, and e-classrooms have become very, very common, and then wireless technology is used, and there are too many innovating teaching strategies which have come up there. So see this. This is a PowerPoint presentation, and this is the with the COVID. There are so many things which are going on into our system there. Okay, if this is in briefly evaluation, I can say that from the Blackboard till now, there are interaction webinars are going on. This is the great evolution which has taken place in our nursing education as well. Okay, with this this thing, now let us see what are the traditional teaching methods which are practiced now. Okay, what are they in teacher centered and what are they in student centers? If you see them, teacher centered are lectures, discussion, programmed instructions, study assignments, tutorial methods and seminars and the PPT. All these things we are using in our colleges. Okay, not only in our nursing colleges, even everywhere the same system is going on. These are all teacher centered, which means teacher decides the content, teacher takes the different types of methods to impart the knowledge to the students. Whereas if you see some of them, this is mainly happens in the clinical field, that they are student centered there. What are the student centered methods? They are demonstrations and written demonstration. All of us know this is the core and important aspect of a nursing or any professional courses. We really need to demonstrate. Again, this is also a teacher centered, but when it comes to the written demonstration, it is oriented on the student centered one. Then process recording. All of us know, especially in our psychiatric nursing, our teachers made us to write 3-4 process recordings per a day. They used to assign 1 or 3 patients for us. We were supposed to learn. We used to get bored by writing that, but end product is that really we know how did we communicate them, what are the problems, and other aspects we come to know that. This is still, I think, still practicing. In our college, we still practice in SQU, College of Nursing, for teaching psychiatry. Okay, then we have role plays. This is one of my favorite method of this is one of the best thing which I can see, that is that then one of the best thing is that I can and case studies. This we assign the patients, we assign the students a particular patient and we teach them. Then case presentations. This every ward, wherever you post the students there, they they have to present their cases. Even this, we all these methods, medical and nursing rounds. This is nursing rounds are very important in our SKO hospital, Sultan Qaboos University Hospital. We wait for them after the endorsement of the patients from night duty to morning duty or any shift. The first thing is they do is they go around the patients and they take over the patients there. At that time, we also as a teachers and nursing students practice and we discuss about the cases and other things. This is one of the best method of learning about the current clinical skills. And also the medical rounds also. Along with the medical team, our nursing students also will go. They give a lot of importance to nurses there and they take all the information, whatever the nursing students or nurses present about the patients to them. Then project method. This is again assignment or specific things which need to be done there. And then what teachings, which is another important thing. We give the simple topics to them and we tell them to do it. It is also, and also we also give the micro teaching sessions to them and the planned health education. I'm sure all of you are following, even here in our Indian setting, the same methods here. Okay, these are the best methods I can say that where the students learn in a better manner. Okay, so these are the student centered ones there. Okay, then now let us see what is the traditional and innovations which has taken place now there. Okay, here in traditional approach, objectives of the content were closely managed by learning experiences and which will be decided by the teacher. And I can say that most of the traditional approaches are teacher controlled methods. I'm sure everybody will agree with me this one. See here he is taking the lecture here and the students are just listening to him. Okay, and then innovative approach is the competencies and outcomes focus on end product teacher student collaborative teaching process here. Okay, in innovating approach, along with the teacher, students also will participate. One of the latest thing is the here you see traditional method, teacher is listening, taking the class, students are listening. Whereas here teacher will be like a resource person to the students and then students will interact and they come up with the situation. Okay, this is the greatest change what we are observing in our innovative approach. Okay, this is in general. Okay, now my question to all the audience is, do we really need technology to teach our nursing students? Think for a second. Are we not happy with the things which are there, which are already existing? Why do we need it? Okay, I think please put the answers onto your chat box there. Then let me not waste a lot of time. I think most of you will agree with me. Yes, we need new technology. We really need to be having good technology so that the teaching will become student friendly things there. Okay, we need new technology because for maintaining and improving the quality of patient care. If you know about the purpose of ultimate goal of nursing is to comfort the client and provide the quality patient care. Okay, if you remember right from the Florence Nightingale till now, our ultimate goal is to comfort the client and provide quality patient care. It is not just a, now it is not just a patient there, even we are involving the family members and the environment as well. So that is the reason we need a new technology. And also, as we know that emerging health needs, every time, especially from the recent times, we have been listening so many new diseases like COVID-19, dengue. So, and recently now what is there in our news channels are that in Andhra, okay, in Andhra, what's happening is that in some districts, people are just fainting and getting fits. They do not know what is the reason. So in that case, can we just say that we cannot deal with them? Can we send them back? No, we really need to take them and give the available symptomatic treatment to them. So these are the emerging health needs. So by exposing the students to different settings, we need this new technology for them. Then there are lots of advancements which are going on in the treatment modalities. I'm sure all of you will agree with me, right? From the from the simple X-ray to CT scans now, okay, 3D CT scans which are coming up there, and the treatment. If I remember that when we were a student, okay, we used to count the IV drop rate, 16 drops per minute, 15 drops per minute. We used to waste a lot of time. Now IV pumps have come. You have to just program it. For 2 minutes, 2 seconds, it will be done there. So for this, we require innovations, new technique, new teaching techniques there. Then modern healthcare equipment, lots of modern equipment is coming up there. We need to teach them like our blood sugar machines, okay, and CPR machines and crash cart. So many new equipment is there in all the wards. We in our college, we expose our students according to their clinical assignments, the current equipment also. Sultan Qaboos University Hospital is having one of the latest equipment there. Okay, they also give equal facility for the students to handle. Okay, whatever the nursing aspect is there, they encourage us to teach the students and they will allow them to practice it here. And also, there is a shortage of global workforce. That means there are very few nurses, everywhere demand. Nowadays, if you see on the Facebook, you see lots of advertisements. So there is this much salary there, we need this much thing. Even they are trying to go back with the clinical experiences. They are saying that 1 year minimum experience is enough for them. Okay, so there is a, so what are we doing here? So if you don't replace the equipment, the quality care will be shortage there. So with the this is another area why we need the technology. And then increases chances to react to the changes and discover new opportunities. Now the example is this, our COVID. Now COVID, the scientists have really worked hard to invest and test and research and identify the vaccination which we are doing there. Okay, these are the some of the things why these are the some of the reasons why we need technology in teaching. I hope everybody is audible with my talk. Okay, now when is the innovations in teaching occurs? Okay, innovation in teaching occurs in a specific teaching and learning context by improving upon the implementation of the standard practice or introducing a new practice or to achieve a greater outcome. Whenever you want to achieve a greater outcome, we need to have innovations. Okay, remember that. Again, the curriculum and content will be same, only the techniques will be improved there, so that we achieve the outcomes in a greater manner. Okay, how do, I mean, it's all good, innovations are there, methodology is there. Are our students are ready to handle them or not? Okay, everybody says that no, it is, I'm very happy, my teacher gives me good notes, I will read that, I will reproduce, I'll get a grade, B grade, like that. Okay, not only in India, everywhere the same system is going on. Okay, people are ready to learn with the simple tricks, not the things there. So if whenever you want to bring a new technology, really we need to change the mentality of the teachers as well as the learners, because there are some teachers, they are resistant to accept the new techniques. So how do we set them? How do we put this idea into their mind? The first thing is change the mindset. We have to tell them, okay, change is a must. If you remember, Gandhiji said, education is a change of behavior, isn't it? Once you start teaching them, once you are started exposing them to the new technology, they understand that, okay, it is important. You have to tell them this is important, this will make your life easy, so that they change their mindsets. Then ask them to put self reflection. Okay, are we learning in a proper manner or not? Okay, if I follow this method, which is good for me, if I follow the next method, is that good for me? And then ask them open-ended question. Whenever you are asking the questions, don't ask them to fill yes no questions there. We encourage this thing in our nursing field. Okay, ask them. If they say that, do you agree with them? If they say yes, ask them immediately, what is the reason for it? So that it will give a creativity and the critical thinking in the students, and they try to open up. Then create a flexible environment. Remember that you shouldn't say that you shouldn't follow the lectures. Put a lecture as well as a new technique, so that they will adopt themselves quickly. Then personality matters also. Okay, how do the people react to that? Are they rigid, friendly, helpful? Okay, and then try to create a place for all the types of learners. In the group of students, we have fast learners, moderate learners, very slow learners also. Okay, try to select a method and put this one, and develop your teaching methods which suits them to them. Okay, use a problem finding, not problem solving methods. Let students take full risks and failures. When they are trying a new methods, don't discourage them if they are failing it. Okay, let the students take full risks and failures, and invite entrepreneurs and innovators to the classroom. Okay, this is one of the important aspects, whether we follow here or not. In our college in Sultan Qaboos University, we invite nurse leaders, okay, experts in the community health nursing, psychiatry, and the doctors to the classroom. We ask them to talk about their experiences to them. And we also talk to them about the innovations, what they have done. Okay, this is really helps the students to think more about them. Okay, I think these are the some clues which I have given you, so that you will put into your learners there, so that they will change the mindset, and then they try to come towards the innovative teaching methods there. Okay, if you know this saying, which is said by the Benjamin Franklin, okay, all of us know that we use this quite often in our nursing and any education system there. Tell me, and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. So if I know that, all of us know about this. Okay, most of the innovative teaching methods are incorporated with the above concept. All of us know that. So here we are making the students to involve and learn in a better manner. So that's what the innovating teaching methods includes this one. Okay. Now, after this, now let us see. As I told you, there are too many methods of innovating teaching methods or instructions are there. Okay, then I will not try to discuss in detail, as I told you. I will only just introduce you to each session perfectly. Okay, these are the teacher-oriented, teacher-centered innovative methods. Okay, all these methods which I have listed here: direct instructions, flipped classrooms, kinesthetic learning, differentiated instructions, inquiry-based learning, expeditionary learning method, personalized learning, game-based learning. So I have put into this one, which is the high technology used, which is the low technological innovative system we have used. We are using all of them methods in our in our Sultan Qaboos University College of Nursing there. Okay, now let us see in brief, one by one in detail. Okay, so this is the direct, first one, as I said to you, direct instructions. Here, if you see this picture here, okay, the teacher is standing and giving a lecture, and group of students are attending this one here. That's why we are saying it is a new technology, low level one, this one. Okay, this is the one of the explicit explicit teaching skill using by the lecturers and demonstrations to teach the material of the student. Either it can be a formal lecture or a demonstrations, okay, which is scripted by the curriculum, delivered by the highly trained instructors here. Like all of us, the formal teachers, what we follow the curriculum based on the objectives. Okay, we select the technology and we use them. Either you mic or depending upon the size of the classroom, use it then. Okay, here the most of the students learn successfully and they're happy because they are given a notes to them. They really don't need to use their brains, and they have to be only attentive and then take the classes notes and then do it. Okay, so and then it gives effective training in a specific techniques. Like if you want to give a lot of information, this is a method which you have to use them. This is one of the methods which we still use them. Then we have a flipped classrooms. Okay, this is one of the common method which we use in our nursing college in Sultan Qaboos University. In all the courses, especially in anatomy, physiology, when we are in medical surgical nursing, even in all the systems there we teach them community health nursing, psychiatric nursing, all these things. It is a flipped classroom. You know what is that? Flipping, turning it back. Okay, if you see this picture, you understand it better. In a traditional classroom, what happens? Teacher will take the class and he will give the assignments, and student will work at home and prepare the assignment and come back. And here there is no interaction here. The assignment which is done and which is submitted to the teacher will correct and give back to him. No discussion is there here. Okay, so here if you see in the flipped classroom, what happens? The teacher will prepare either videos or a class material, and he gives them to the students first. We encourage them to go through at home, read again and again. Okay, come back to the classroom, and along with the teacher, they work together and identify the problems and solve the problems. So here, here we are involving the student here and we are using. So this is the most of the time we use in our labs, anatomy and physiology when we teach them. Okay, so and also psychiatry. Lastly I was teaching psychiatry. We used to give case scenarios to the students. Okay, and prepared case scenarios. We used to ask them to develop nursing care plans and come back to the clinical settings, so that they come out with the nursing care plans and other things. We sit together in front of the patient, the same patient which we are going to assign to them, and we discuss with them here. So if what I have mentioned here is, then if you see that flipped classroom is an instructional strategy and a type of blended learning which aims to increase the student engagement and learning by having the students complete reading or at their home and work live problems and solving during the class time here. As in, we give the material to them. Here, what are we doing here? We are engaging the students there. This is the one. This should be done again in a small groups. You cannot give whole thing to the whole classroom. For example, if you are talking about family care in nursing care, community health nursing. Okay, tell them for a set of 3 to 4 students, give them what are the objectives and other things to them and how it is applicable to their current situation there in society. Then what are the women care aspect there? What are the adult care aspects and what are the problems there? So divide them into smaller groups, come out with the problems and you can discuss with them here. So here, what is there here is, because here the advantage of this method is students can go through the material again and again and again till he understands. Then only he will come out with the thing. The students can pause their lecture, rewind their teaching, and then impart the concepts here. So important concept they can chart down and identify the problem. This is most of the colleges and universities are using this technique. This is little old now, but still some of them are they're replacing with the lectures this one. Okay, here the work of the teacher is more, but the outcomes are very good here. Then, and here again, then pre-class student has to work here. Then in class, they have to discuss along with the teacher. Teacher should be a facilitator here. After the class, student will reflect how much he has self-evaluation, how much he has learned there. Okay, this is a technique what we are using, and it is and I encourage all the teachers to use this method if you are not using here. Okay, then next one is the kinesthetic learning here. So here if you see this one, so they have to see, they have to hear, and they have to do it here. Okay, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, touch. Okay, this is a type of learning which we practice. We are practicing in the universities, in our nursing institutes, even in our colleges also. I still remember when we were going to the medical college for our anatomy and physiology classes in our first year, and pathophysiology classes in second year. Okay, the lecturers there we were assigned to go to the anatomy lab, though we were scared. Our professor at that time, he made us to touch the organs and feel the organs and explain to them. Okay, especially the liver, heart, and the brain. Okay, we were touching it and identifying it. When you touch the things, you will never forget. So that's what it's saying. It is a kinesthetic learning is environment. Students perform physical activities rather than listen to the lectures or watch the demonstrations. So when you see, this is like involving it. See, when we say that when you experience it, you will never forget. You will try to remember for longer time. Then hands-on experiences are drawing, role-playing, building, and other things, drama and other things. Not only by only this method, this is used in different things also. Like when you are giving school health educations, our college students, our community health students in SQ, they really prepare well. Okay, they write their own dialogues, they create their drama scenes, they dress up, they go to the students, they teach them, so that they are involving by using all their senses, which is really good. Okay, even simulation is also similar to that. When it comes to there, I will try to tell you. So this is another technique which we are using. I think you are also using, but you may not be knowing this technique. This is another one, is a differentiated instructions here. Okay, here differentiated instructions means, as I told you before, students are not in the same line. Okay, they have different needs, they are come from different educational backgrounds, they have different attention spans, they have a different language abilities, and they have cultural background also. So you cannot put all the students in same line. So it is little bit challenging to the nursing teacher or any teacher to tailor the instructions to each student separately. Okay, like you can group them, or you have to give individual. In our Sultan Qaboos University, we have one advisory committee is there. In that, every teacher is having a set of students, like not only from her course we are teaching, for whole we have around 400 students are there. Okay, 400 students for all the 4 years, including 2 IDC and other things, and we are about 59 teachers are there. Okay, all these students are equally divided, and it is attached to the individual teacher there. It is that particular advisor, the student advisor, to see the progress of that student. If the student is failing in one particular subject, okay, we know because we are dealing with those students in a better manner, we know the background of students. We go to that particular teacher who is teaching that subject. We tell them to, this is the man, look at my friend, he is having a less marks there, please try to do something. So that teacher will identify and try to help them. So this is the differentiation, means tailoring the instruction to meet the individual needs of the students. Okay, again, the teacher should differentiate the content and the process, I mean what technique to be given to them, and the products and the learning environment. Is he comfortable in taking a big class, or he needs a smaller classroom? And we have a counseling rooms also in the university. If the student is really poor, and if he says that he cannot concentrate in that, we need to arrange that counseling sessions to that particular student in counseling room, so that the ongoing so that the learning process is more perfect. And then assessments are flexible, and also when you're assessing, you shouldn't answer. They have a different set of assessment also. This is the most successful approach which we have seen. So we had a student who was getting D grade, That means failing grade in our institutions. And the same fellow, by the end of the second year, he came into grade 4. That is A grade he has come to that. It is with a little personal interest by the advisor and by that particular teacher. We can make a change and the students will be happy and you will be happy and your management also will be happy for this. This is another technique. And then we have the inquiry based learning technique here. Okay, here, nowadays this is quite common. Okay, nowadays students are multitasking. Okay, this generation, this we are calling them as a tech generation, they do so many things together. They watch TV, the phone is in their hand, they browse something, they listen to the music, they do the household chores, and they read the books, so many things they do it here. Okay, here when you are when you should allow the students to, we were in the beginning days in our Siftan Campus University also, we said, let's not allow the students phones to the classroom. When you start allowing the phones, they were not giving, they were not concentrating on the lecture, they were texting and other things. So we have come up, we used this inquiry based learning high-tech method in our college, saying that, okay, during the lecture, you can tell them, kindly identify what is the meaning of so and so then. So then everybody started browsing those things. This is by using the high technology. So that we are making the students' attention to the topic there. Okay, while browsing, he will be attentive that when you are doing there. And also we used to give quizzes. We have a QR codes where they can answer on the screen directly. Okay, so this is the method which we are using. Try to use the inquiry based learning by using the different technology which is available there. Okay, it emphasizes the students' questions, ideas and observations. Okay, you can tell them, okay, this you are talking about this, what is the, now let's talk about this Pfizer vaccine. Okay, during your class you can ask them, what are the respiratory expected side effects of this one. Immediately students will browse and they will try to come back with it to you. So this is what we have to use. This form of learning enhances the comprehension. They understand better way rather memorizing the facts. Okay, they take the notes. Students are now encouraged to discuss ideas among their peers. Then once this session is over, you should tell them, now let us discuss what had happened. This gives to the structured inquiry, guided inquiry, and the open inquiry also. This is one technique. Then expeditionary learning. And again, this is high-tech one, which we are using in a different settings, but this is there right from the beginning. We may not be knowing about this, like it's kind of excursions, okay, field trips, which we are using it there. We do this one in community health and in all the systems. We take them to the different areas and we tell them to identify what is this which is going on there. Okay, like when we are going to the blind school, we were, as a part of community health nursing in Sultan Qaboos University, we were taking our students to blind school. Okay, they used to observe those children and to the normal school health time, normal school children, and they used to compare and see this. So they learn better way. So they see the physical structure. There are markings on that, and the braille thing is there. Okay, that they have a different set of computers which are there. They learn more. The same way here also, they try to learn. If the teacher accompanies them and gives them the clues what to learn and other things there. You remember when we are students, we take the children to the museums. Okay, we give a set of questions to them. Students should go there and ask, okay, what happened in 14th century, what happened in 15th century, what is going on now, you are the things. So this will make them understand in a better way. So this type of learning is focusing on the topics which impact their school environment, their own communities. This is one method which we need to know about it. Okay, this is the thing which we are using it also. Then personalized learning. It is like individual thing only. Again, here we need to identify the students who are very weak, students who require customized learning for each student, strengths, needs, skills, and interest here. Each students get a learning plan based on what he knows and how he learns it is. This is very challenging, which really takes a lot of time for the teacher. Okay, we may have a set of set of hours to teach, but for students who are, if you really want to give individual attentions, as you know that, as I told you, since we have a student advisors, okay, we identify the students, we first we sit along with the students, we try to identify what are the strengths that boy is having, that the student is having, and we tell them, okay, you are getting now C grade, we want you to see in this code, okay, this is the weak areas you have identified. You have a problem with your English, you have problem with your set of identifying the concept and writing concepts there. You develop a set of ideas, clear goals with them, and make goals challenging and realistic. Then make goals together and review it regularly. Did he achieve it or not? So we used to really have a big file for each students. I was getting 13 students as an advisory, 2 from first year and 4 from second year, and like that, each student have a big file. What is the progress, what I have done in this month? Every 3 months we have to send a report and send it to the advisory committee. So this is one of the other task as a teacher we need to do that, so that the student will get more benefit. And if sometimes we need to inform the parents also. Okay, the student, he may be good in till intermediate, and when they come back to the colleges, their attention and other things are gone. So when the student is getting lower marks, still the parents will question the teachers, why you did not tell us. So this is what we have to involve the parents also here. So this personalized learning is a high-tech method, and which really helps the students to achieve better goals and other things there. And again, it is a taxing to the teacher there, but still teacher enjoys there. I really used to enjoy my sessions with the students, especially, see, top one, good students needs a lesser information, lesser attention for you, but poor students will get a most of attention. They are already scared, they are inferior, they don't come out at all. So we really need to advise them, identify those students, catch them and teach them. Then at the end, if the student gains the good scores, they really appreciate you. I till today, though I left the college a year back, till today I get the phones and messages. Miss, I'm so happy with you. I'm missing you, miss, and all. Because the personal attention which we have given you. This is the kind of method which we really encourage in my college. Okay, I wish you should also do this. Okay. Then the another important thing, which is a very good one, is the game-based learning. Students love this one. Okay, this is the same concept and applies to all the teaching curriculum. Student work towards a goal, choosing actions, experiencing consequences of those actions. Okay, here what happens here? Here the content, whatever we have, okay, it should be put on a game format. Okay, here if you see this one, Scrabble, okay, word games. See this one, you have to put you have to identify the coins and put average. You have to give a clue and they identify this is the average, temperature, global. This is the one method. That is the crossword, we call it as. Then see, I used to prepare this for my community students when I was teaching ethics and other things there. They really used to feel very happy. Of course, it takes little time. Once you make it, it will be there. You don't need to repeat again. Then jigsaw puzzles. Everybody loves. Even till today, my daughter loves it a lot. Okay, even me, I love to do it. Even though it is a kindergarten approach, but it still likes, like, you put in our college, we used to put for research methodology and anatomy, physiology, these things, just put a picture in one thing and cut shapes as you want and put a different colors and jumble them and give them. This is one of the favorite activities which they still do it there. Then, of course, video gaming. So these are some of the sites. Just nowadays, there are many apps which are there online. Just put on your search engine, game apps in nursing. You will find so many things there. For a sample, I have put here. Okay, see here the simulations, there is a one. Okay, there is on different topics. You will identify that. You will find it on a care aspect. You will find it on a causes, etiology and other aspects. There are so many apps are there. The learning becomes really fun. Okay, if you miss it, it will give you a clue and other things there. So These games, most of even some of the games are purchased by our university, which is there on our Moodle. In College of Nursing, the university creates a teaching module, Moodle we call it as it. Okay, every subject, every college has their own Moodle, a website, and other things there. Every teacher has access to that. Even
But still, చెప్పాలి వాళ్ళకి నాకు తెలియదు కదా. We have to tell them. We are not able to hear. Inform, no? Tejavati, inform to madam.
Madam, Saraswati
We are
madam.
not able to hear her voice.
Madam, I think madam is.
Ma'am, చెప్పాను ma'am, message చేశాను. Wait for few minutes, ma'am. I have messaged her already.
Actually, what happened?
Madam, madam is here. Madam is there.
can you see me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Did
please increase your voice, no? Please.
Okay. Now is it okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
audible.
Did you hear the game-based learning?
No, not completely.
Not
Some
completely.
disturbance was happened.
Okay. Now let me see this one. This is another method which we have used in our Sultan Qaboos University there. It is a game-based learning. Most of the students nowadays, not only students, even adults, they are addicted to their phones with the different types of games. So learning can be made fun by using these apps also. The commonest here, what happens is the same concept is applies here to the teacher curriculum. So in the game, try to include the concept and objectives of the curriculum content into that. The students work towards a goal, choosing actions and experiencing the consequences of those things. So they actively learn and practice in a right way to do the things. The result is active learning instead of passive learning here. See here, this is a crossword game. Give a clues to the students there, and they come up with the tiles and they come to this one. Like nowadays, every weekly have a crossword with the clues. Same way we can make there. In answers, when there was a Arogya Shravanti, so they used to have a Telugu crossword for them, okay, which is about the community health problems and other things. People really used to enjoy that one. The same way we have in our college also for anatomy and even science and symptoms of the disease and other things there. Then this is the jigsaw puzzle. What happens here is you
Madam,
really
excuse me, madam.
Yeah, ma.
Hello,
Tell me.
excuse me. Video. We are not able to see.
Sorry for
You
disturbance, madam. I think you are not sharing PPT, madam.
I'm not sharing PPT. Okay, how do I go there?
Yes, ma'am. Starting it was coming, madam.
Now it is not there. Okay.
Now it was disconnected, ma'am.
Now it is not there, madam.
Need to share, I think.
I think I did that one, but I don't know, after the net connection it is gone maybe.
Yeah.
I will
Share screen. If you just click on share screen.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see me now?
No.
cannot.
We are not able to see.
Madam, we can see you, madam. PPT, madam.
PPT. Okay. PPT. I don't know. I'm not able to share the PPT. Maybe I will close and do it again. I will log in again because there was
problem.
I may have to log in again maybe.
Otherwise, you can.
Maybe I have to log in again, maybe.
Mute yourself or something.
If you click the share option, you can share the screen, ma'am.
Yeah, I will again go back and see.
Okay, ma'am.
See yourself, you have to check, ma'am. Your voice is breaking. Leela.
You see the presentation?
Yeah, now it is coming, ma'am.
Now it is coming, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, beta. Okay. So this is the advantage of having tech people at home.
I'm just looking for that, madam.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Okay.
to.
Can
We
you
are able to see.
PowerPoint you can see now?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. So now okay, now in this, as I told you, this one method is this crossword, and the other method is jigsaw puzzles and the video games. Everybody loves these video games there. Okay, in this I have put a small screenshot here. Here, you can browse any number of apps from our website browsers there. Just go to the web engine and type games in nursing, game apps in nursing. Okay, you will identify many. Here I have put a sample here, nursing simulation games, Hello Nurse, Run Nurse, and there are other methods which are there many here. Okay, you can just take, if you are using an Android phone, okay, just type into your search engine and identify them. Okay, it gives, even there are some apps which is the course based on words, like medical surgical problems, acute care, emergency care, childbirth. All those things are there which can be really used by the students, and they love this one. Nowadays these students love these methods. They're doing the other things there. Okay, in our college, as I was telling you, all our courses have to be in the form of a Moodle. Sultan Qaboos University has a Moodle, and each college is having access to that. Each student, teacher are having an ID, password, and we have to enter that. Even if you have selected any of the important games, you can upload into your Moodle and give an objective to your students, and they will take you. They will play, and they will come back with the situation there. And this is the most loved technique which students are dealing, and it is little again stress on the teacher to select, but it is more effective. Okay, then there are some more methods which are teleteaching. I don't need to do this one every day now with the I can only say that thanks to the COVID, that this is the new window which opened for us. Otherwise we were still with our own methods only. Now we are taking webinars online. Everybody is in their own home comfortably, sitting in the pajamas and talking to them and drinking coffee and attending the classes, which is only possible with the tele-teaching. Again, different methods, it depends upon you. And if you know the Swayam website, okay, which is organized by the central government of India, Swayam it is called. There are many courses which are there. With the nominal fee, you can earn so many things there. In this also, teleteaching, which is called as teleteaching, so many, even nursing, there are many certificates are there where you can do that. Then use of multimedia in the classroom. As you are saying that, what is that? Smart boards, which is now little outdated, because after this Android phones have come, smart boards are not used in the classrooms nowadays in our area. We have two, but we use only in the labs for showing some important videos and other things there. In this, what you are doing is that this is one of the innovative learning strategy. Again, problem based learning. Remember this one, any innovative technique is there to complete our curriculum and based on the objectives. You can modify the objective based on your student requirements and your requirements there. Okay, and then this is an active learning classroom which designed to promote the concept of active learning in person in a classroom environment by any size or virtually or any type of course. Nowadays, virtual things are there. If you put that one, you will see that which is happening really in front of you. You can even handle the things with your eyes there. Then currently what we are doing is a webinar. Here also we are trying to exchange the ideas what the speaker is talking, what the people are learning them. These are some of methods, some more technology which we are using in our current nursing education day. Okay. Other than that, we have some more thing called online courses. Now especially for the nurses who are working, if they still want to complete your education, this is the best method, because this is again learner friendly. Okay, the learner can schedule their classes according to their convenience. Okay, they don't need to go physically to the classroom and learn the things. Okay, nowadays even masters, till masters, the online courses are there by reputed universities there. Okay, so the Sultan Qaboos University has started recently the two programs, which is ethics in nursing research, okay, human research, and another one is what is the communication skills for the nurses. These are the two online courses which we have started, and I am also part of the member in developing those courses also. Okay, so this is an important thing. Even currently now, most of this, because this COVID made us to do these online courses, the smart students nowadays, they do not want to forego 1 year by wasting the time. So they just sit at home and wait for their admissions and then completing their courses at home, like PG diplomas and other things there. Okay, then we have QR codes nowadays. I was very happy when I looked at your pamphlet. You have this QR code in your thing. People just can log into these QR codes here. And the same way, in the classroom, we also use these QR codes in this one. Especially in this, what happens, this is again little expensive to us. This is done only by the reputed publishers there, like Spring Hall, Quibbler, and those are the things. Here, what do they do is they develop a questions, and then the students can check answers by doing this one, doing the QR code. Now, everybody can download a QR app, QR codes app, and then they can just show them. Like nowadays, we are using very vigorously in our everyday's life. Like if you want to pay Google Pay and other things, you are using this. Same thing can be used in the classrooms as well. Okay, here it is QR codes can lead the students to inform just by scanning the codes on a student digital device. In the classroom, we can use the QR codes to check the answers. What an answer I was telling you. We have, there are some apps, question and answer things. Teacher can you put a question on a board, and then students can immediately answer by using the QR codes. So that immediately the learning takes place there here. And there are some extended information found in the textbooks also. So by using this one, you will get the access to the information and other things there, and access video tutorials, and also it also connects to your Google Map. Okay, these are the some of the latest one which we are using it here. We just recently started with the questioning and evaluation things we are using in our university there. Then again, of course, I don't forget to say that websites, this is a little old method, but still we follow on that. Okay, this lecture and other things have happened just because of the website which are there. There are many websites. We tell the students to use this one, like if you want to get a correct information about the COVID, just visit the WHO. This is an organization. Everything is there on that. Then there are many images are there where you can see the structure and other things of the things which are there. Then facts and statistics. If you want to know the statistics of any committee, anything, you go to the website and check for it. Wikipedias, okay, and then resources. Okay, this is a sample of paper screenshot I have put from the Sultan Qaboos University website. This is from the library. Okay, library. We have a library website separately in Sultan Qaboos here. These are the resources which are available for the students and teachers, like Scopus, where you find all the recent textbooks and other things, Spring Hall and ProQuest, and all this material is there. And plus online books, okay, online monograms and other things which are there. So student have to just click on that, learn the things there. Not only our university, all the reputed universities, included our Usman University, Kenner University has some of them. Okay, these are the, like I can say that, teaching and learning has become home-based learning. You can just sit at home and earn your degrees, write number of papers wherever you want to do it. Nowadays, even for the conferences, you don't need to go physically. Okay, when I went to the Australia recently to present my paper in 2016, I spent about lot of money as well as time. So nowadays it is not there. You just sit at home, upload the things and present it. You will get a certificate and you are recognized. So life has become very easy by using this technology, I can say that. Okay. Now, let us see. This is till now we have used about the theory methods and other things there. Now let me also discuss about few things about the innovative clinical teaching skills. Okay, here the most common ones which we are using it is, of course, everybody is using, I think, this simulations, case-based learning, simulations, case-based learning, okay, problem-based learning, and video conferences and e-learning. Okay, these are the methods. Let me just again go through quickly how far I can, how much I can give you. This is one of the recent, the people are saying that future of the teaching the skills will become on a simulations only, because if I remember from my student period till now in this 40 years of period, okay, I still remember as a midwifery student, we were supposed to complete 25 normal deliveries. I'm sure Anuradha and everybody will remember this one, my 10 years from after me and before me. And it was really great task for us to wait in the labor room and conduct the case. There was a lot of competencies there. Now it has come to the one case, three cases, I think, for some time back, now one. In the College of Nursing in the SQU, we are not even, we are only making them to observe, that's all, because they don't allow the students to do it there. They have to observe 3 to 5 cases and then develop a book there. So this is thing that, so how the student will learn the skills? So the best method is to do these simulations, they are saying it here. Okay, this is the typical simulation lab for the high fidelity cases. Okay, this is the station where the teachers will be handling the computers, so which, and inside there is a glass based window is there. This is another room where the simulator and students will be working on it. Okay, the simulator, high fidelity simulators are programmed by the teachers. Maybe when the students started giving the care, everything will be normal. The teacher can manipulate increased pulse rate and other things. Then we'll see how the student will react to that. Okay, this is the ultimate line, means they are trying to give real patient scenario. Okay, this is the one which is really on need and everybody is using that. Okay, and we have in the lab we have 4 experts in simulations which they have done masters from the reputed universities and UK and US there. Okay, then we also develop this thing. This is one of my favorite method also, as I mentioned there. Okay, as what is the simulation here? As I told, and you, I think all of us know that we worked with the simulators. Okay, right from year 1 onwards. Okay, the mannequins what we have in the labs are the simulators. Okay, there are different levels are there. You remember Mrs. Chase, our first year classroom? All of you. Okay, or if not Mrs. Chase, every school has one mannequin where we teach our basics to them, right from the bed making till insertion of the catheter and other things there. That is a passive mannequin, what we are saying there. Okay, what is a simulation here? It is a technique used to imitate the real world scenario in order to achieve the learning objectives. Simulation occurs in varying levels of fidelity, which is the degree to which it actually accurately produces the realistic situation or environment here. Here, what we are trying to do, we are trying to bring it to the real situation there by using this one. Though you lack the human touch, but all the skills can be learned. See this, if you see this one here, you know, I think I'm sure that all of us have used this training hand. Okay, this is to draw the blood. Yeah, recently, even in when as I told you that I'm working for a staff development skill development unit in SKU, we were giving a short trainings to the low economic group people. We have done 3 courses, 2 on phlebotomies for 15 students each, 115 students of home based care providers. For that, we brought these 2-3 mannequins there. This was very useful for the blood department. Really, they feel everything, the hardness and the blood flow back and everything is there here. And only thing is here is that again, teacher has to really work on that to bring it to the fidelity levels. Okay, there are in this again, there are 3 levels of fidelity. Okay, before I go to the levels of thing, so each simulation needs a write nicely written performer. To talk only on the simulation, it takes 3 hours for me to talk about it, because you have to develop a scenario, develop an objectives, prepare a area where you are doing there. You have to prepare the people who are participating in the simulation. Of course, not the student. Okay, because they have to really act like that.
బ్రేక్ మళ్ళీ బ్రేక్ వచ్చింది. మెసేజ్ పెట్టేయమని చెప్పి వాళ్ళ
Yes, ma'am.
మెసేజ్ పెట్టేయమ్మా లీలా.
Yes, ma'am.
మెసేజ్. I don't know why in the middle it is causing disturbance. She is also my senior, Vimala. Vimala madam is there now. Saraswati madam's classmate. I got an opportunity to see all my seniors. I'm very, very glad.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi to all.
She replied a net problem, it seems, ma'am. Net problem, it seems, ma'am.
It's still continuing, no? Problem.
She's asking to wait for a few minutes, ma'am.
See, yours, no, some break is there continuously. Leela, I don't know. You have to change the place or any disturbance.
Change the place, ma'am.
లీలా మేడం, మీ వాయిస్
కంప్లీట్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది. ఈవెన్ వెల్కమ్ అడ్రస్ కూడా లాట్ ఆఫ్ డిస్టర్బెన్స్.
Ma'am, she said some net problem and asking everyone to wait for a few minutes, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. You have to wait.
Okay, ma'am.
Sir, time taking కదా ఇది. ఎందుకు సార్ అవన్నీ ఫ్రూట్స్ మోసం సార్?
1 hour.
11 అంతే.
మీ సీనియర్స్ వాళ్ళు
Tejavati madam asking you to unmute. Madam asking you to unmute, Tejavati madam. Are you there?
Madam, which madam? Our principal madam?
No, Saraswati madam.
Madam, login. Yeah. Just I'm searching.
Just now she came.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the screen?
No.
No, screen you cannot see me.
PPT.
You have disabled, ma? You do it again.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to make me to share the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Just 1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you able to see, ma'am?
Yeah. Okay, this is the screen. No, this is the screen which you are handling. I have to share my screen now.
No, she said she will share.
Yeah. If possible, you can open your presentation, ma'am. If it is not possible, I can continue like this, ma'am.
Okay, but no, you have to disable. It says that host disable the participant screen sharing. It says.
See, now the screen is open.
Yeah, then I will.
Displayed. Now we are able to see. Please carry on.
Madam, you can do, madam, now. Saraswati,
I can
madam.
do my.
I make you as co-host, madam. You can do, madam.
They will stop. Okay.
She will share. You just do presentation. Screen has gone. Yeah, now we are able to see.
Yes, ma'am.
You can see the screen now? Okay.
Yes,
ma'am. Even I can see the screen now. Can you hear me also, no? Right.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So we were talking about the simulation there. So there are 3 levels of simulations are there. Low fidelity, medium fidelity and high fidelity simulations here. In the low fidelity, we use the standardized patients here. That means we take the normal person like an individual. We use them like a mannequin. Like we tell them how she has to behave, like as though she is in a pain or some information we need to give her, and she will act exactly like a patient there. Then the students will go and deal with the things there. Usually in our college, in Sultan Qaboos University, we have set of people, about 12 people are there. We use them for a different courses. Okay, like we pay them on hourly basis, 5 riyals per hour we pay them. We use it for sometimes 4 hours, 6 hours also, depending upon the courses. Most of the time we use for physical assessment course in the community and for the medical surgical nursing also, which really students will learn these things very much. Here we are also involving by role play and other things also. Okay, here this is the low fidelity simulator. So like all the mannequins what we have in our schools, like IV simulators, NG tube feeding, and those things are also used as a simulators also. Then the second method is the medium fidelity simulators. Here we have mainly we can make in the mannequin, like all of us might have tried CPR. You remember when you are doing the CPR on the thrust on the thing, you will see the bulb lightening there. That is my kind of thing where you really put there. Then in our college we use Kelly vital sim, where you can insert normal respiratory sounds. Okay, once you insert these measures, it will remain same thing. If 20 students check their temperature and respirations, it will be the same. This is a medium fidelity simulators. And also which we use it for physical assessment. And also we are also using sometimes, like if you want to make the students learn about the abnormal things, from the normal to we can program into the abnormal, like rails, wheezing sounds, and bradycardia, tachycardia we can put into that. Here only you cannot change immediately. Once you program it, it will be remaining there. We have these simulators in our college also, in the Sultan Qaboos University. I think some of the colleges here, they have this one too. Okay, here it makes the students to feel the real feel and they learn the counting and other things. Even NGT2 feedings in our college, we have the hole is there, which will go into there. It will not go anywhere else. Catheterization. Okay, these are the medium fidelity. If you remember our maternity one, okay, what is that? Mama birthing thing which is there. When you move it from the back side, the baby comes out. I think which still we are using those things. They are all medium fidelity simulators which are there now. Then the high fidelity simulation. This is a real challenging. Here student really learns here. There. Here, as I told you, the simulation lab is like this. They have a glass door room where inside the students will be working on a simulator. Outside the teacher will program and change the things immediately there. Okay, this is a closely mimic the reality, providing a lifelike appearance, ability to simulate actual patient's responsibilities. Like when you are checking the BP, from normal it will go up to tachycardia or bradycardia. So that students will really see what's happening there. Okay, rates. If the normal respiratory rates, it will go into wheezing. So what is the response by the students? So students really learn these things there. Okay, this is the thing. Again, this one, your script has to be done very well. Okay, really what exactly you are doing it, what is an objective you want to achieve, and you really need to do this one. Okay, this usually we do in our examination time also. For all the courses we use this high fidelity simulations. Even even in community, if simulation is not available, PBS on the simulations are we are using there. Here we use the standardized patients in community simulations there. And I did not tell you I am a community health nursing in masters. I teach community and psychiatry also there, and physical assessment and these things. That's why I'm talking more, giving more examples. Even the midwifery also. So this is there. Okay, this is the, and to demonstrate the professional conduct and communication skills, high fidelity simulation labs are threaded throughout the lab courses and the clinical courses there. Any course you go without the simulations, we don't complete them at all. Okay, then we have concept mapping in the clinical area, which is very important. Here the student will learn using the concept classrooms in the classroom and clinical setting in a great way to see the how student is making the connections there. Okay, this we are using in all the class settings, right from the history taking till the final examination of a student there. Here it shows the relationships between the major issues and care of a patient there. Concept matching can be used to determine the students making connection between them. I just put a common example here. Like this is done by one of my student, and similar one, not exactly this. I found it on the net and do it there. Okay, if the student is talking about the how do we care about the older patients. Okay, older patients we have 3 levels of care: high dependency, medium dependency, and deep medicine. Okay, then the student will select. They have to select the care options 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what are the care options? Care option 1 is intermediate care. Here they require physiotherapist. They also require a long-term care here. Care option 2 is a community health nurse. They require. They need a occupational therapist. Okay, option 4, it is a physiotherapist and the care assistant here. Option 4 is long-term care and the physiotherapist and the community health nurse. Like this, the modalities they can connect. Okay, this is the one of the, and also people are nowadays, they are saying it as a Z2A model also. This is also similar to that. They identify the problem, they make the concept around it, and they try to connect it. It is more like an individual student have to do this one, which is a new technology which is being used there. I think even remember that when we were students, we used to do with a similar type of things, identify the problems and develop the how do you solve the items to that, like developing a nursing care plan similar to that. Here in this we are trying to also identify what are the causes for these people also. Then next one is the role play. This is also one of my favorite method of teaching. In this, it takes a lot of time. It is the oldest method, but this is also used in the current system also. If the simulations are not available, if the simulators are not applicable, not there in the area, they can use this role play. It is an excellent technique in for building clinical skills and safety and small group settings here. It is a particularly effective for practicing communication skills and hands-on experience. And here, as I told you, it should be based on a previously scripted well scenarios in a real-time case. Take any new case and develop a scenario. Object is what you are expecting from them. What are the participants? What is the area like? What is the dressing setup of a person? How many people are there? What is the nurse expected action of the nurse? What are the students are there? This is also one of my favorite thing in community and psychiatry. We use a lot. We use a lot, and even in the school health we use a lot. Even maternity, everywhere they use this one. Okay, in this you have to make into 3 groups. Okay, one is the action group, second one is the observer group, and another is the students. Okay, so you observers, you have to give a checklist and ask them whether they have identified these problems or not. Okay, and remember that always simulation and role play should be followed by the debriefing. Okay, pre discussion and post discussion. The debriefing is called post discussion. In the pre discussion, what you have done, what is the scenario about it, what you are going to do it. Here the participant should not be there, only for the audience you do them. Even in the post debriefing, after the session is over, you take all the students and do the debriefing there. So when you debrief them, you write what are the observations which are done by you and what is done by the students, and you will ask the audience what is done wrongly. Okay, so this is the role play method which we are doing it there, and it really students will enjoy this one, especially when you ask them to come in their natural and it's like a drama doing. They really enjoy and they remember these things for a longer time. Then the next method is a debating. All of us know this one. And this is a quite widely used technique in our college for research, when you are teaching the research methodology, ethics in different care settings, and the nursing care plans and critical care and other areas there. Okay, you say yes, and another group will say, and there should be a mediator in between there. There should be a moderator and the teacher concept there, and timer and other things are there. Each set is there, and then there is a moderator will do this one. Currently, what we are going is that the vaccine. Some people are saying to use, some people are not saying they don't want to use it there. So this you can have a discussion and debate about them. Then see again you have to develop objectives, which is going on correctly or not. In administration courses we use a lot there in that. Okay, NPR and other things which is done there. I think I have exceeded time. I'll try to finish it fast. Then another one is the problem-based learning. This is also called ZA learning also. In this, what happens, educators present a realistic patient scenarios, ask the questions, and request the students to search for a holistic answers there. So you put a problem to the students, you ask them to identify the problem. Okay, and try to come out with this one. Okay, in this, the student has to use their creative thinking, critical thinking, and communication and other things, and collaboration. All these techniques you have to use it. Okay, what are the things in problem based learning? If you see this one, the problem is assigned to the students, and you expect the student to identify the problem, which is what is needed to know, and learn and apply to solve the problems there. This is an important thing. So here the independence is given to the whole student. Student has to come out with the things there. Okay, so here it also encourages active and self-directed learning, self-appraisal, clinical problem solving skills, teamwork, discipline, and integration of the information. All these things are learned by the students there. This can be used to teach relatively complex, messy problems with a broad association with the basic science and clinical, such as heart failure and other things there. So, which is really good in medical, surgical nursing, in all in the areas we use this method there. So there is a small picture which is there. What is the traditional learning? What happens, and what happens in the problem-based learning here? Okay, in the traditional learning, we tell them you are expected to learn this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they will memorize and they do this thing there. Here we assign the problems to them. The student will identify, and then he will come out with the things there. The first step comes out back there. Then the next one is the distance learning, which is going on quite commonly, e-learning, video conferencing, computer learning, discussion and groups and other things there. I have to mention something here from our university. As I told you, we use the Moodle to teach our students there. Each teacher has their own box, chat boxes are there. Okay, we can invite all the students course wise and to have a common discussions there. Live discussions we have there, and we also have blogs in our website. So you put a thing there, we ask them to respond to that. These are real good methods where students will learn this thing. Then computer assisted things, like in the classrooms we have very beautiful computer labs. We have each lab we have two like that. Each one is having 40 computers with the technicians always. Okay, for all their assignments, other things, they do the things there. Then video conferencing, which what we are doing there. E-learning, as I told you, Swayam websites, and nowadays so many reputed hospitals, reputed universities like Hopkins University, St. John's, WHO, Coursera, so many courses they are offering free. That's e-learning. We encourage all the students to go to the website and learn the things what they can do there, and which is some are and free and some are them. I have done so many courses from the Coursera and St. John's, like psychiatry, first aid, okay, ethics, research ethics, and so many courses which are free. You can just upload and you can just log into your ID and then you can do it. Then and favorite thing is use of website, so YouTube videos. Nowadays, you go to anything, you find a you will find a problem. If you find any problem, you find a video in the website, in your YouTube video. You just open a YouTube video and you do it, like cooking. Nowadays, this COVID made us everybody to cook. People who do not know how to cook also, they are just opening a YouTube video and they're learning how to cook. Even in same way, there are so many nursing lessons, nursing procedures, nursing information which is available on the YouTube videos. Nowadays, all the webinars are listed on YouTube link. Okay, you just go to the things which is very important. Yeah, this is here, in the YouTube videos, they introduce the topic, explain it online activity, motivate the learners, and simply extend the information conveyed by your e-learning courses. Then one will not be bored to watch the videos. Engage students by showing this content. Okay, and they like it also. We use this quite often in our things there. And like especially in some of the areas like nursing care, which is not there, like interviews. Okay, how to take history and all, we show the videos to them. They enjoy this and they try to implement the same same principles in that there. And also, you can search the videos by using the keywords. Select the keywords and go to again search engine, put a video on intubation. You will get so many, and select which is close to you there. And again, when your eyes, I want to give a small suggestion to the people who, if the videos which are available to the on the website, just do not copy and do it there. It is always better to create your own video when you are showing your procedures with the equipment which is available among yourself, and you develop one video which is again reviewed by your own teachers and show them. That will be more effective than copying some other universities once there. Okay, and of course, don't forget to use the social media. Do we use social media in teaching? Of course, we do use, and especially in our students, we in our college, we are in all the clinical settings. We are attached with 6 to 7 students in a number, not more than 7. 7 is maximum, minimum is 4. So we have a small groups on Facebook and WhatsApp and Skype meetings. We exchange the information there. This is nowadays, which is very, very useful. Lot of information about the current affairs we are learning through the social medias. There are so many fake things and good things are there. Only here, when you are using this, we expect you to select the right information and spread and use it in our clinical area. Then, I think with this, I have completed the different techniques which are available in the things. I'm sure you people also are using the same methods in your thing with the different names maybe. And also I have not included so many other methods which are in advance, but more or less they are same with the different names there. I think I have done a justice to the content topic which I have given it to me there. And for further things, you can write to my email and I can answer you there. Then at the end, I just want to give a take-home message. Before giving this take-home message, I really want you to see this period. This is called average learning retention rates. This is the study which is done by somebody which is there on the internet. If you see that one, any even adult learning, children learning, we see nowadays, like all the classes from the LKG till the postgrad levels, everybody is teaching online. They are forgetting the attention levels of a person. Any person cannot sit, even an adult, not more than 10 minutes, 20 minutes, maximum half hour. Even young children, 5 to 6 minutes. So that is why it is important for all the teachers to know about this average retention period. If you give a lecture, they can only retain 5%. Then reading, 20%, 10%. Audio visual, if they see and read, 20% is retained in them, retention. Then demonstration, 30%. Then discussions, 50%. And practice by doing, 75%. And the best method is teach somebody, you will retain for longer. So that's why we say that teachers are expert, because they teach again and again and again the same thing. And you can assess yourself, your class in the day one and the same topic if you are teaching at the 10th time, you will see the improvement among yourself. Again, I'm going back to my college days. I always used to get wonder why my teachers are not taking the books and teaching me, especially when Miss Khan was taking classes, Mrs. Nalini, other senior teachers. They never used to open their lesson plan. Lesson plan used to be next to them, but they never used to open the lesson plan and teach them. But all the points what are there, they used to there. So what I'm saying is that retention is more by teaching. So you encourage the students to participate more in case presentation and individual assignments, and ask them to teach to their own students. I still remember my medical surgical experience in the undergraduate level in female medical ward appendicitis till today. Mrs. Rubin made me to write and present. So that the retention is longer. Okay, so every teacher should remember this retention, average learning retention rates here. Okay, keeping this in mind, my take home message for today is, based on the learning retention levels, adopt any innovating teaching strategies to this tech generation. Why I'm saying tech generation? Everybody is known better than my generation and my immediate generation, the current generation, right from the 6-7 years old, they are using the Android phones. By the time you get up, we just do, previously we used to tell that to see parents to children and all. Nowadays, just for the search for the phone and they look at the time and WhatsApp messages and other things there. And they're more tuned to that. So that's why I'm saying that this generation is a tech generation. We select any traditional or innovative techniques by keeping this retention rates in the students. I think with this, I think I have done my justice to the content, the topic which I have given to that, innovations in nursing education. And also, I thank everybody once again for attending this conference, like especially the management of the your school and Vidya Niketan School of Nursing and the management
College
for
of Nursing.
Vidya Niketan College of Nursing and the management of this college for providing me this opportunity. And then very special thanks to Miss Anuradha, who pushed me to take this thing, so that I'm brushing my knowledge also for the last 1 year also what I am there. And also Leela and other your technical team. And some of my friends also have joined from my classmates. I also thank each one by name. I have not seen their names and all, my family members, nephews and other things. Of course, all the participants for patiently listening to me. Thank you once again. Thank you a lot. I'm looking forward to have some more webinars from you and this one. Now, let us have some interaction time now. You have been bored by listening to me, and let me listen from you what you wanted to have asked, some things and other things there. Yes, ma'am, open to you now.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was indeed motivating and extremely informative with live examples. We are so honored and privileged to have with us. So now it's the time for clarification. I request audience to raise your doubts. I request Ms. Deepika and Mrs. Kusuma, let us know the doubts of delegates by chat box of YouTube. Ma'am,
Yeah.
distance education, how with the distance education, whether it is benefit in nursing profession, ma'am?
Yeah, it's
In
a
YouTube, one participant is asking, ma'am.
okay. It's a good question, and most of the people are learning now, especially now this 1 year. Okay, almost 1 year now. This COVID has come. People are not going to the clinicals and even the classrooms. So some of the, motivated students, they just don't want to sit at home, isn't it? So for them, they can decide something and go for it. At least they retain the knowledge. Like as I told you, like there are so many websites which are giving free things there. It will benefit them now, and in future, after few days, we'll come back to the normalcy again. When they start working on that, this distance education will help them. Okay, because they are adding the additional knowledge to the current one which is there here. Okay, and also I encourage everybody to go and do this one whenever you have little spare time. Now also, though I'm not actively involved in teaching, but I still, whatever the group I am taking, I encourage everybody to do it. It really helps them to improve their skills, knowledge, and other things. I hope I answered her question.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. One more question, ma'am. We have lots of theory hours and practical hours.
Okay.
And now, what are the latest technologies you have explained? It was really very nice, ma'am.
Okay.
Whether it is whether the time is sufficient to implement in the nursing education, apart from theory, practicals, and
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, it is a good question. You have put it in the right way. It is real challenging to teach nurses. If you have seen recently, one of the most difficult course in undergraduate level is the BSc nursing. We have around 26 subjects with no course is having these many things. Okay, what we have worked in our SQ university, and at the time of accreditation, we have come to the world standards. Like I think we in an Indian Nursing Council recently, they have modified the curriculum. They have reduced teaching hours as well as the clinical hours. Here, the if you want to really utilize the time there, it is the teacher has to work hard. Teachers have to spend a lot of their, like if you work in a groups, you can divide the topic and content in a different methods of teaching, like game one. If you make it into game, you can make 1 or 2 games and keep ready. You can finish it in a faster way, and also prepare PowerPoint presentations only, and then keep it ready and put them into this one. Give an assignment to the some part of the content to the students into assignment, practical work, and the question and answer. Then like we have this one store box. Okay, we have a question bank, like we have a information bank is there. Put some material into that, so that you don't need to take exact classes in the classroom. You give them the individual student assignments and give them, you can complete it there.
Not able to hear.
Hello?
Some break is there, voice break continuously.
Voice break is there from my side?
Madam, it's clear, madam.
Okay.
It's clear, madam. We can able to hear you.
Yeah, okay. I think these are the things what I can say that to you. Okay. The teacher really have to work and take only important points